We now return to Discovery on Q107.
Welcome back. Big Blue Bus is a brand new band featuring Ernie and Augie G, new independently released CD. It's called Art's Jukebox. Welcome to the Out of Control Room, guys. Nice to see you.
Hi, Al. A lot of bees, Al.
A lot of bees. Like that yeah. Bee. As long as it's not peas, because we pop our peas, but not peas. Officially released last week. The CD's been out for, several weeks now?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're getting a favorable response to it.
Yes, we are.
Across the country as well?
Not yet. We're just concentrating on the Toronto area right now. And that'll be the next step.
Sure, you'll send it out to the rest of the stations. Let's play the first track on the CD. It's called Big Blue Bus. Is that how you came up with the title for the band?
Actually,
what came first?
Through the song.
Let's hear it. Big Blue Bus on Discovery from Q107.
So I'm on my way. I'm gonna get my message through. Make it easy on myself. I hope it don't bother you. I've been riding in a big blue bus. To the clouds I go. People like me, I say rebels in the sky. Be free on this proud and lonely road. Round and round I go. There's nothing left to be wrong. Would you like to come along? Life is beautiful to me, only to me.
Big Blue Bus on Discovery from Q107. That is from Art's Jukebox, and that is the name of the band, too. Big Blue Bus. Ernie and Augie G here from the band. First of all, let's go back several years. You guys have been doing this for a while, and you were also signed and released several CDs. Let's talk about that.
We were signed to the Justin MCA label, and the name of the band was Manti. Actually, you guys are playing 7 Minutes to Midnight here, and we were together with that band for about 4 years. Then problems. Anyway, the band broke up a couple of years ago, and all of a sudden we just started writing tunes ourselves. We were, in that band, it was a 3-way writing thing, and being brothers, we just all of a sudden came up with all these new songs and decided, well, why not? Let's give it a try.
How is it different now then? There's obvious differences for sure.
Well, obviously there's a main difference with just the singer, Mark Manti. Certainly was
on to bigger and better things.
On to bigger and better things. If you're out there listening, Mark. And
but as far as being
this
signed,
is more of a as far as being signed.
Yeah, and now you're doing it independently. I think that's interesting to talk about for a minute.
Well, you're out on the street, and it's actually more exciting. More exciting. You got hands-on.
You definitely learn a lot about what's going on, how difficult it is to break through radio, to break through, get people out to see you, all that kind of stuff. When you're signed, you sort of take it for granted. Why aren't they doing this?
Sure.
Or why isn't this happening? But then when you do it yourself, you realize, whoa.
Our main thing was, too, to get the production up to the level of what a major label would do. And thanks to Bob Deutsch at Grand Avenue in Hamilton, we were able to do that. Actually, the album was done over a period of a year, different, maybe say we'd do 2 months, then after we take time off, and then whenever we can afford to, we go back.
Sure, of course.
Sure. Yeah. So we are happy with the production, and it's something that I think that even if we had major money, we'd still be just as happy.
I think that's a good point. With bands, you have to have the production values that you would have if you had a lot of money behind you anyway. Is it hard to attain?
Sometimes I think it's harder to attain when you have money. When you have money, sometimes you get confused, you get lost in that, and sometimes the production doesn't really come out the way you wanted it to come out. The feel of certain songs. A lot of the album was live off the floor with overdubs, and certainly that we never did that before. It's a great way to record.
Right, and that seems to be the new wave, if you like. I mean, it's an old wave.
Sure,
but
exactly. Well, you catch a buzz and you go with it. A lot of times, your first vocal take will be better than anything you can ever try to patch up later on. You try to patch it up later on, and it loses the feel, and etc. However, there are advantages to the other way, obviously.
Who's in the rest? Who's in the band? Who is on this with you?
Paul Retta. Well, actually, on the CD, Paul Retta, and he's playing with us live now, as well as Glenn Martin used to play with the Jitters, as well as Vince Ronaldo. And we have sort of
play with Ray Lyle.
Yeah.
Lay Ryle.
Lay Ryle.
What are you going to do from here now? It's a fresh CD. Obviously, it's got legs, and you're gonna just keep hammering.
Keep playing around town. Keep sending things out. Keep approaching guys like you. I think you just got to keep doing that over and over and over again, and sooner or later, take this one as far as it goes. If this one doesn't work, you do another one.
What's the differences between, let's say, the music you were doing 3 or 4 years ago and this? Is there any difference, really?
Lyrically, there's a difference. The fact that we both sing, there's a difference. Before it was more, there's one singer, and everything was basically written around the singer, and now we have totally two different personalities that we just kind of put together and make it work.
This is more of a spectrum, too. It covers more of a spectrum. Manti was certainly it's a good rock band. It's a good, strong rock band, and we're more of a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's why we called it Art's Jukebox. A jukebox of art.
More melodies, perhaps.
Picasso.
More melodies to the music.
Exactly, more melodic.
Right. The tune that is getting favorable response is Waiting for More.
That's it. Right.
That, and originally you want Spoonface out there. We're going to hear both of those songs. What's the difference between the two?
Well, when you put it on, you'll see right away. A Spoonface is this, it's a nursery rhyme tune. It's a very, it's like a novelty tune, right? Novelty tune with a message, a very insulting message, which we don't really like to write negative songs, but done in a tongue-in-cheek way. Waiting for More is
pretty straight-ahead pop tune.
It starts off as a ballad, but then it cooks.
Yeah,
I think it's a perfect tune for a lot of people to get into, and it shows your various styles as well, I guess. You guys are the pros. You
also two different singers too,
yeah.
and that right there will give you two completely different textures.
Any dates we can talk about?
20th at Clinton's.
May 20th at Clinton's. And if there's more, you'll let us know.
You bet.
Let's hear Waiting for More, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Big Blue Bus, Waiting for More from Art's Jukebox on Discovery from Q107.
when I told her it was over. She was not at all impressed. In fact, it made her heart turn over. It seems like every time love comes my way, I just close my eyes and turn away. I have broken an undeserving woman's heart today. Yeah, 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 yeah. I have broken an undeserving woman's heart today. Yeah, 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 yeah. And eyes of hers are hot and full of tears, and it frightened me because I felt her fears. And though I told her I needed time to think things over, they could not ease the pain. Seems like every time love opens its door, I just stand there waiting for more. I have broken an undeserving woman's heart today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have broken an undeserving woman's heart today. I have broken an undeserving woman's heart today. Hey, I have broken an undeserving woman's heart today. Yeah, 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 yeah. Still waiting for more. Still waiting for more. Still waiting for more. Hey. Still waiting for more.
Spoonface. What's wrong? Never seen a tap dance. It's a funeral song. Big drip. Shake a hip. You could use a trip. Skinny dip. Because you can't jump. Because you won't jump. You can't jump up to the sky. You can't jump up to the sky. Spoonface. You can't shout. Come on, spit it out. If it's a mouthful, then take your foot out. Live a little. Be a fiddle. Daddle little. Loosen up. 'Cause you can't jump. 'Cause you won't jump. You can't jump up to the sky. You can't jump up to the sky.
Big Blue Bus on Discovery from Q107 from their debut disc, Arts Jukebox. That was called Spoonface. Their indie CD is available downtown, wherever fine independent releases are sold. Check them out. I'm Al Joins. Still time left for a couple more indie tracks. When Discovery continues, Glad Rub and Breed.
Quiet, please.